Hello, Dad. This is Roger. Wanted to send you videos since I don't see you very often, and also trying Margaret's camera. I tried on your birthday to take some videos, and I thought I had them taken, and then I found out that there was in the camera compact mode, and all the pictures were little thumbnail size. But this is our house. It's getting more and more buried by the vegetation with each year. You know, when we first moved in, it was nothing but sun and grass. Now we had tall trees from our neighbor's yard and trees everywhere in our yard. And here's my little Firebird. It's getting a little rougher looking, but I got a lot of cheap new parts recently. I'm going to redo the front end and so I don't need to use the bra. It's always been damaged a little bit under the bra, and recently a hit and run guy hit me and took off, and got a new windshield too. But this is our yard. We got plants all up and down the street. We got a shop buried to the side in front of the house. Used to be under a huge garden ligustrum that we decided to trim way back. And this is something, one of the reasons I wanted to do this video. You see that structure in front of the house? It's called Steamboat Gothic. It was very popular from about the 1850s to 1910. Let me walk up a little closer to it. But it's all hand carved. Had a little bit of hardware that was hand forged on it. It's all held together by pegs and grooves. It's like a giant Tinker Toy set. I didn't sink one nail to put it together. This is a little less than half of what I obtained about 12 years ago. Someone threw it in a trash pile with a broken clawfoot bathtub, which we made use of too. And obviously they had it in storage for probably decades because the paint was almost all peeled off. But we put it in storage ourselves, and it was all just a lot of little pieces, and decided to analyze and put together to see what we have. And pretty elaborate looking. The bottom section has a lot of, I guess they call it breadboard gingerbread or something, and a lot of spindles. Columns are hand carved, spiral and tapered, and lots of detail. It's got nice work at the top too. You know, back in the 1800s there were steamboats all up and down like Mississippi and Ohio rivers. A lot of these captains had houses overlooking the banks, and they'll decorate the houses like they're steamboats. The steamboats had, you know, elaborate double deck like porches that wrap around them. Well, these houses were all big double deck deals too, with double deck porches. So this used to be part of a huge collection. I only got like 4 main posts, 2 decorative boards that go on both sides of the doorways, and then the matching balusters and spindles or something like that. I forget the names now. But if you know anybody who's into archaeological historic finds, I don't know what kind of market there is, because they don't tear down houses to resell parts, and houses are, when they're restored, they usually have to restore them exactly like they used to be or had been, rather than using historical and stuff from other houses. But you know, there's none of this stuff on the market anywhere that I can find anywhere on the internet or anywhere. Looks like it'd be great for some movie sets in Hollywood or something. Even got everything hidden in here. Here's the engine stand supporting a bird bath. Well, I haven't taken pictures of our yard for a long time. You don't have to watch them if you don't want, but I think I'm going to use up a few minutes just to document what we have. If we have a hurricane this year, everything will change. And over the years, our yard has changed so much, and just never document what we had. Here's just some extra parts and such for more of the columns. I've got a bunch of railings up against the driveway too that are put together. This is the parts, stuff that I haven't put together. Here's our jungle. This is one of the few trees we had to begin with. The holly tree has beautiful red berries, and the fall time. Very good for Christmas decorations. The bog area that used to be real sunny, good for pitcher plants. These are carnivorous plants in the bird bath. A little bit of a mess right now, but we had some theft in the front yard and we had to move them back here where the sun's not quite as good till we figure out what's going to happen. Someone in this neighborhood knows a lot about plants and has come around and taken dozens of the best plants. Now, this is our yard. We got stone pathways everywhere, and we even got ponds and bridges. Here's a bridge over one of our ponds in the backyard. We got one in the front yard too, and water feature, and fish are hiding, but they're real big fish. They've been there for quite some time. Here's what used to be, started off as a tree house for Adrian, as a double-deck tree house. The downstairs ended up being used for refrigerators and utility storage. We had a big greenhouse we built on the front of it for years, and Margaret made that into a workshop. We had it all glassed in, except for the top. And we used plastic there and fencing. The top gives a pretty good view of the yard. It's not used as much as it used to be. We have these shower doors, safety glass for the top, been there for like 12 years and not every one of them has been cracked. But trees are growing up every year and a hurricane may change that for us. When Margaret had her shop here, she had an air-conditioned office full of window units facing our neighbor's house that I built, and a desk and everything was set up. Right now it's kind of a mess. We have this porch room we built from just free recycled stuff. Got windows all around, and right now it's turned into somewhat of a storage room too. As we go around, we have another recycle project that lasted us, we used for many years. We have this trampoline framing that we made a big dome with and big barracks coming off of it, and that'd be covered with plastic in wintertime to protect the plants. Here's that clawfoot bathtub we picked up at the same time as I got all that historic porch column stuff. Halloween decorations in the corner that you gotta do something with sooner or later, I guess. Guess Halloween will be coming up again. Hopefully this will scare off intruders in the backyard. We've had kids jumping the back fence before, so we've had to put some mismatch collection of bedboards and railings to discourage that. She used to be a statue in a clawfoot bathtub, but right now our pond pump went out, and so we drained it so we don't have mosquitoes. What was a greenhouse has accumulated so many vines that it's gotten to be a fairly dark room. No. Excuse the car on the side there. We had a car for parts that we had tarp and privacy fence and everything around for years, and garden grew around it so we couldn't move it, and now we got a local guy in the neighborhood who's scrapping it for us. He just wants the cost of the metal, and he'll be using the saw real soon to cut apart what's left. So everything's a little bit of a mess right in here. And then we get back into more gardens, some gardens everywhere, plants, palms. This one has been, we planted ourselves many years ago, and it's growing so fast it's probably going to be a huge tree in a few more years. Interesting ferns. These are grow-up palm trees. I've seen this kind of fern grow up palm trees before. And this side of the house is our drainage ditch side of the house where the runoff water goes to the street. So we have walkways all around, even going up to our laundry room. Almost completed. The doorway is laying in the front yard, and just probably going to be going up on it today. Again, recycle window units are very easy to get down here, and anytime people upgrade, they're free for the taking. A little caulking helps them. And more plants, and back to the front yard or shop. This is where Margaret spends most of her time, and she's not working at a desk in the bedroom. And things haven't changed much in here. We still got grinders like this. Oh, these are actually cat-proof tops to put over grinding wheels of various types, of various coarsenesses, and even in this corner, this is more grinding wheels. And everywhere we look around, there's something more tied to cutting or grinding. You got a diamond blade in here that this one doesn't get used too often, but if we have big rocks, we can use it. Trying to get a little bit more of this done now, because this is time of year to be selling that kind of stuff. Got some new listings, but under Cabin Fever and Art Fire, but I haven't gotten everything listed yet. I've got a bunch of stuff done and photographed. Here's our front yard. It's got large fish too. The friendliest fish in the world. I stick my hands down there and they all come to greet me. They'll nibble my hands and look forward to it. They know whenever I do anything in the pond, I stir up stuff for them to eat. You see one trying to swim around the base of the fountain right there. Oh. Now here's one of our deadbeats. He's a loving thing, but he wants to eat a lot. A quick preview of our house. If I can get Adrian up, I'll get her in a video. She hasn't been up for long. But if you know anyone who knows about architecture or can pass on videos, or I'd love to get input on the structure. We're going to be contacting some antique shops. There's one real big one right outside town to the west. Email on the website's not working right now for some reason, but we want to let them see, because from their pictures they have lots of historical stuff, and this is very unique. Well, I'm going to sign off and try to catch you home today. I love you. Bye.